Okay, happy civic holiday to everybody. It's actually an absolutely beautiful day, lots of sun, not so smoky outside today. And because it's a holiday, I decided to treat myself to something extra special. And the other night, a friend of mine was out and had a shrimp cocktail, and it looked so good that I decided I'm going to make myself a shrimp cocktail with a homemade shrimp cocktail sauce, accompanied with a vodka martini. So come on with me and let's do this. Okay, well, it's interesting to note that the shrimp cocktail or prawn cocktail became really quite popular in the 1950s, 60s in Britain. And there was a famous kind of a TV personality, Fanny Craddock, who popularized this on TV, but it was probably well established before that, especially in the English aristocracy. So, you know, you can just imagine like Downton Abbey and everybody coming in to have a lovely shrimp cocktail before dinner. So we're gonna do this up and we're gonna make our own sauce. And it's really quite simple. There's only a few ingredients. Of course, ketchup being one of the primary things. So we're gonna start with half a cup of ketchup. And we're just going to need a finger. Put that into a bowl. And now to our ketchup, we're gonna add about 2 tablespoons of horseradish. So I just bought some prepared horseradish here, and so I'm just gonna measure that out. This is what's gonna give it that zip, that yummy zip. So two tablespoons of horseradish. Now, of course, shrimp are seafood, so always gonna involve some lemon. So we're gonna add 1 tablespoon of lemon juice, and so I'll just squeeze some out. And I'm just gonna add that here. Next, we're gonna add 1 teaspoon of hot sauce. So I kind of go for sriracha. That's my go-to for a hot sauce. This is good for me. You can put this beat on anything. So here we go. So 1 teaspoon of hot sauce. And then we're gonna add 1 teaspoon of Worcestershire sauce. And then we're gonna whisk that all up. Okay, now it's time to make our shrimp cocktail. Our sauce is made. So I have chilled my cocktail glass for my shrimp cocktail, and you always want to keep this cool or cold. It's much better like that. Plus you're dealing with seafood, so you want to keep that. So these are pre-cooked shrimp that we're going to be using. So first we're just going to transfer our sauce, that little bit of sauce that we made, into our cocktail glass. Okay, now that we've got our cocktail sauce in our cocktail glass, we're going to just ring it with our shrimp. So, and I get the larger shrimp. I mean, come on, you want to enjoy this, right? So you want to get a nice size shrimp on there. So just start to put those around. This sauce smells incredible. Then you're going to want to dress it up a little bit. So I'm going to use a little bit of cucumber here. So just a couple, 2 little slices of cucumber in there. And a couple of wedges of lemon, because you might want to squirt just a little bit more lemon juice on your shrimp. And I've got a little bit of cilantro. You can use parsley, whatever you want, but I love the taste of cilantro. So just put put that on there. And voila! Our shrimp cocktail is ready. Okay, so it's also interesting to note that the vodka martini really kind of took off around the same time as the shrimp cocktail was taking off. So previously gin was king, but around the 1950s and 60s, vodka started to creep in as a more kind of a popular or another option to a martini. So what you want to use when you're making any martini is a premium alcohol. So I'm using Ketel One. Vodka, Grey Goose is another good one. It's a little on the pricey side, but you don't want to go cheap when you go for a martini. So I've got my martini shaker. I do shaken, not stirred. And I actually got this at the Salvation Army here in Neepawa. Somebody, I guess, wanted to get rid of it, but I saw it and bought it. And so anyway, so we're gonna start with some ice inside of our shaker. Just a bit of ice. Again, we want to keep things nice and cold. And to that, we're gonna add 3 ounces of our premium vodka. So we're gonna measure this out. 1, 2, 3. And then we're going to use a dry sec vermouth to go with that. So we're going to just use 1 ounce of this, so it's 3 to 1. Now we're going to put our lid on and we're going to shake. Okay, I have chilled my martini glass or my cocktail glass in the freezer. You want to keep this nice and cool. So I've got that ready. So we're just going to now pour in our martini, our vodka martini. And to that, I'm going to add some rind of lemon. Now you can use an olive if you want. But I just had this soaking in a little bit of lemon juice, so you want to get a bit of the juice and the oils from the peel. So we'll just drop that in. And we're ready to go. Okay, I have been looking forward to this all day long, so here we go. Let's dip a little bit in our homemade sauce. And let's have a bite. Oh my God, it's incredible. Okay, happy holiday, happy long weekend, everybody. All the best. Enjoy your day off.